Today's video, I'll be talking about what you can do with your computer after Windows 10 is no longer supported starting from next year around October 14th, 2025. So basically, if you don't have the required hardware to use Windows 11, like a TPM 2.0, which is a security chip that is embedded on your motherboard, or if you don't have a UEFI BIOS, then you will not be able to use Windows 11. Even if you were able to bypass the prompts to be able to install Windows 11, it's really not. It really doesn't work, because even if you have Windows 11, like I put on one of my computers, like this one, I was able to put Windows 11 on this computer by bypassing the security checks. So this is Windows 11, as you can see, and I'll show you Windows 10. This is Windows 10 because when I press here, it goes here. This is where it opens up. So it's different. So the problem is, even if I was able to install Windows 11 on this computer, it doesn't update because it doesn't have the necessary hardware. It's missing TPM 2.0. This it does not have. Motherboards that were released after, I guess, 6th generation, at 6th generation Intel CPUs have TPM. Also for AMD, I'm not sure which Ryzen CPUs do, but if you, I guess around 2016, if you get to there, Intel or AMD, they have TPM 2.0 chips embedded on the motherboard. It's for a security measure. It's hard encoded encryption on your motherboard, so it can't be hacked. So if your computer motherboard does not have that, then you cannot use Windows 11. And even if you cheat and install it, it's not going to update, so it's worthless. So basically, it's a worthless operating system. And not having updates is bad because you're compromising the security of your computer. So after October 14th, 2025, this computer, this is a computer that I got in 2013, which is a 5th generation Intel processor. It's an i5-3570K. This will no longer work. So I'm sorry, it's a 4th generation. It's a 3000 series. This will no longer work. But you can get a renew for Windows 10 if you want. According to this, you will be able to get a 1-year subscription for $30 to extend Windows 10. So you can extend it to October 14th of 2026 by paying $30 more. If you are a business user, you can do this as well, but the cost is double. And the cost doubles every year from the first year. So first year, $61 for business, $122 next year, and third year, $244. So after 3 years from 2025, October 14th, it will no longer be supported. Even if you pay, they're not going to offer it. So if you're a student, let's say you're a college student, it's $1 for the first year, $2 for the second year, and $4 for the third year. So it doubles every year, as you can see. So you could get the updates, but you have to pay for it because Microsoft isn't going to support the operating system. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine, because you could still use a computer that has an outdated operating system. As you can see here, this is my old Pentium 4 2.4 gigahertz computer. I'm still able to connect to it as you can see, and I could still use this computer by connecting to it remotely. I could use it as a server as well. I have file share on here, sharing it with this folder. I could send files to this folder. Through this outdated computer, I'm able to connect to it with my modern computer, which I got this year. This has Windows 11 on it. It has all the hardware requirements to install Windows 11, like TPM 2.0 and a UEFI BIOS. Modern hardware with modern operating systems. This can connect to a antiquated computer from back in 2002, as you can see. And I have another antiquated computer I've connected to. This is a computer that I bought in 2005. This is a Pentium 4, 3.0, 3.3 gigahertz with hybrid threading, as you can see. So I'm able to connect to this computer, which is outdated. The operating system is Windows XP, as you can see, Service Pack 2. Clearly outdated, but I did something here so that I can connect my computer to the network, but I do not want this to connect to the internet. And I could do that, which I will show you. So when I try to connect to the internet, I cannot, because I set it so that it cannot do that, because I don't want it to connect to the internet. So the way I did this was I went to Control Panel Systems. Sorry, it's not Systems, it's Network Connections. Here it is. Local Area Network. This is connecting to my LAN network. I go to Properties. I go to Internet Protocol, TCP IP. Go here. I didn't put a default gateway. And I did not put a DNS as well, because I do not want, DNS means domain name server. I do not want this to connect it in it, but if I wanted to, I could. I just have to put in the default gateway. This will enable me to connect to the internet. I'm using Google DNS here. I want to connect to the internet. Let's see if I can connect to the internet now. Really don't want it to connect to the internet, but I'm just demonstrating to you that I can connect to the internet now. See, I can connect to the internet. So I'm able to connect to the internet now, but this is not what I want here, because like I said, it's not safe. This computer could get hacked, and that's not good. It's vulnerable. I want to delete all that, and I don't want anything here. Now let's see if I can do that. Now I cannot connect to the internet. But I can connect to computers in my LAN network. LAN means local area network. But I cannot connect to the WAN network, which is a wide area network, which is the internet. WAN means internet. So I cannot connect there because I disabled the default gateway, which enables me to connect to the internet. That's what I don't want. Can I share files here? Yes, I can share files here. I will demonstrate that I can share files here. This is a folder. So I go to this computer here. That's the IP address. This is the same folder that you saw on that other computer. And I'm able to share, I'm able to connect and share files like that with that outdated computer. However, when I tried to do this on Windows 11, for some reason, I can't connect to that Windows XP computer here. It doesn't enable me to do this in Windows 11, but it enables me to do this in Windows 10, which is kind of odd in a way. I'm not able to connect to this, so that's what I'm showing you. 106. I'll show you on another computer. This is a computer that I upgraded to Windows 11. It didn't have the hardware requirements, so it's not getting updates. This is the i7-4790K base computer. As you can see, but I have Windows 11 on it. When I tried to connect to that old Windows XP computer, I'm able to do that on this one. This isn't really Windows 11 then. This is still Windows 10. But here I'm not able to do it. So I'm still able to connect to computers that have newer operating system. I can connect to a computer that has Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, and Windows XP. But I'm able to do this remotely, but I can't share files. Let's see if I can send files from this computer to what the IP address of this is. Let's see. 111, okay. Connect. I'm able to connect with the Windows 10 computer, as you can see. I cannot do that with this computer, the Windows XP. So that's what I want to demonstrate here. So I want to exit here, get out of here. Get out of here as well. These are very outdated computers. It is this computer here. What this is. I think this is from 2001. It's Pentium 4, 2.4 gigahertz. Very outdated. Network doesn't work on this either. Okay. But remote desktop does. Let's see if I'm able to send files to a Windows 10 computer from that outdated machine. Yes, I can do that. Yes. I'm able to connect to the Windows 10 machine, as you can see. That's something good to know, I guess. I shut this computer down as well. Okay. So Windows 10, let me something down. Windows 11 does not connect to Windows XP. Windows 10 does connect to Windows XP. So that's something we have to know. So I guess when it's time to get a new computer hardware, you don't have to throw away your old computer. There's a number of options you can take. You can install a distro of Linux on it. And if you're just using it for web applications, you know, it would be okay. It'll be okay if you get if you're using a lot of web applications for Linux. However, Linux is a bit quirky for a desktop operating system. It's good as a server, but as a desktop computer, I don't think it's very good. It's not as stable as Microsoft Windows 10 or 11 or whatever. That's a problem. So you could where you could like pay for the extended service so you can get the updates, or you could turn it into a server like I did, which also works like that. But that's what I wanted to share with you today. So if you whatever you plan to do, just make sure that you have a plan after October 14th, 2025. If you have an older computer that does not meet the requirements to upgrade to Windows 11, then you'll have to take one of the three options. One, pay for additional support from Microsoft for 3 more years. Two, turn it into a server. Three, install Linux on it. And those are the three options you could take. If you don't want to spend any more money on the obsolete hardware, then I guess it's just better to get a new computer. In my opinion, that's why I got this computer this year because I was anticipating what will happen next year, because I won't be able to use my i7 4790K. So that's why I got this computer this year, anticipating for that. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. If you found this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up. And thank you for watching.